Good morning, and thank you very much for inviting me. My name is Professor Henry, and I'm here to talk to you today about the exciting new science of STF, the amazing world of slips, trips, and falls. Now, you're probably thinking that's not a very interesting topic. Slips, trips, and falls. They happen all the time. It's part of the deal. Just how it is. What harm can there possibly be in a slip? Did you know that at AkzoNobel, STF is the #1 reportable injury? And did you know that a fall at work is the #1 preventable loss type?
Every day in our company, one of our colleagues gets hurt. Every week, one of these injuries is caused by slip, trips and falls.
Did you know that we walk 8,000 steps a day? 8,000, you and me. And each one, any one of those steps can be fatal. Just one. As a child, we trip up and fall over all the time. But as we grow older, we grow out of it. We learn not to fall. And yet when we are an adult and we get a job somewhere like here, we do it all over again. STF. Amazing, isn't it? But it doesn't have to be like this. Slips, trips, and falls are preventable. No. How do we stop STF? Well, it's simple. Watch out.
Falls account for a fifth of all the hospital emergency room visits, and half of all accidental deaths in the home is caused by a fall.
That a quarter of all slips, trips, and falls are caused by the wrong footwear. Absolutely. That is why safety shoes are so important. Excuse me, madam. Would you mind if I just looked at those lovely pumps you're wearing? Oh, excellent friction. Yes, that's just what we need. Thank you so much. Look, these are cliches from comic books. But you do trip over other things. So the important thing is to watch where you're going, or eyes on path. Sorry, where was I? Eyes on the path. I can't say it enough.
We slip when the normal friction between the sole of our shoe and the floor decreases, because of a slippery layer of moisture,
snow and ice,
gravel or dust. Clearly indicate when the floor is wet and people could slip. Regularly check for leaks from equipment. On a clean floor, you'll spot them immediately. Be sure to tell your colleagues of a spill and clear it up quickly. A dry, clean workplace is the best way to prevent slips. It's all about good housekeeping, without risky obstacles. Even if you have your eyes on path, a co-worker may not. And that's why. And how about this? A shoe grip depends on the roughness of the work floor and your sole. Remember to check that you have got good grip regularly. You won't with this kind of sole, so throw it out. Do you know that migration contaminants are a leading cause of slippery floors? So check and clean your shoes regularly.
Eyes on the path, look where you're going, keep to the walkways.
Everything depends on a well-designed workplace. Marked walkways, good smooth surfaces, and no height differences to trip over. And no obstacle. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So, the best way to prevent being tripped up is to keep your eyes on the path, and that way you will see any obstacles in your way.
How do you trip? When you walk normally, your body moves forward at the same force. But if an obstacle suddenly blocks your foot, the rest of your body keeps moving at the same speed. You overbalance and fall. Sometimes your working environment has elements that you can trip up. Make sure to clearly mark all the height differences. Better still, level off height difference and mark those spots clearly. Or indicate an alternative route and clearly indicate all prohibited areas. Many incidences of trips are caused by poor housekeeping, overdue maintenance, untidy workplaces. So remember to check your work environment regularly. A safety tour with the STF checklist with 2 pairs of eyes, preferably with a co-worker from a different department, because fresh eyes see things you might miss. See it and report it. Not eyes on path, not using the rail, going downwards like this, you have nothing to hold on to. And here you have got nothing at all. Poor visibility is another reason you trip. You don't see the risks in a badly lit room. Going indoors wearing sunglasses is equally dangerous. But too much light be a problem as well.
The result of slipping and tripping is, of course, falling, and that can be fatal, unless you do it the right way. Obviously, I'm talking to you from above 1.8 meters, and so we are talking about working at heights. But still, what is the best way to fall? Don't put your arms and hands out to break your fall, but tuck in your chin, turn your head, throw your arm like this. It's better to land on your arm than on your head. Then, bend the knees and just like this. Go with the flow.
A lot of sportsmen know how to minimize the injuries when falling. Rolling off with your body means as many square centimeters of contact with the surface as possible. This spreads the impact of your fall. The best way to prevent slips, trips and falls is watch out. So, walk with your eyes on path. Assess the risks and stop when it's not safe. Use the right tools and the right personal protective equipment. Encourage continuous improvement by BBS. Review with a STF checklist and a trained staff. Housekeeping is vital. Use the ALPS 5S standards to ensure a clean, smooth work environment. In brief, watch out.
Life is full of risks. There is danger around every corner. But where? In here? Absolutely. There is just one decision. Stop. The golden principle of the life-saving rules is, when it's not safe, stop. So, please, watch out. And thank you very much for your attention.